Yo, so it's round one, my tryout battle, and I'm finally here, bro, and I know you're itching to spit those 400 I fucked your mum bars you think the crowd wanna hear, bro. Well, no, they don't. Don't try to play the hero. I came today to catch a body like I'm standing at ground zero. See, I asked don't flop for a hard challenge, and instead, I get smart Alex. Well, fuck you, I'm hungry. So you taking this battle? It wasn't smart Alex. This flurry of punches, they gon' smart Alex. The way I whip this crowd up, you think I turned S&M into an art, Alex? Let's go. Barbaric, bar savage, revoke your liquor license, so these bars you can't manage. I know you must have researched my profile online. See me with that guitar looking up to the sky, started laughing to yourself when you penned your whack rhyme like he's a singer. Who is this guy? But this guy will put this guy in this guy when my singing this guy slipping. You catch on quick that I'm slick when I diss guys. This guy, you'll leave here with a redder face like I hit you with a pepper spray, because all it took was for her to set a date and you find yourself in the middle of war like the letter Ray. I came to obliterate Alex. You're a fake rapper, fake actor, fuck you and your dead rhymes. I'm no barber, but I came to Don't Flop to make headlines, because I'm starting at the bottom. No Drake, but I'm aiming straight at that top tier, so for that, you're getting top tier. Start crying on stage over the beatdown and catch a fist for your top tier. So you gonna need more than a spring in your step to rock Shox. You cling onto the legs of little girls. That's pop socks. So I told my team I'm gonna do a number on this square. That's hopscotch. I rung smirks. I said smart Alex got the belly. That's a crop top. He told me I will put holes in his clothes like hot rocks. We spotted the dummy behind the window. That's top shot. Rolled up and smoked him in the whip. That's a hot box. Now, let me state facts. That $3 you won? Enough to make the real goons rise 4 fires, but fuck all that. That title was always gonna be a walk in the beach for you, fam. You had C by your side. Now without him, the only guarantee from Cracker is him spitting a shit verse. But when you with him and spitting Emily Ritten's just ventriloquism, your mouth moving, but they ain't your words. That's absurd. How can I not clown this guy? The only time his bars hit truest is when they're influenced by the rappers he's surrounded by. How does it work? You want your lines to sound tightly divine, so you hop on the line to Frankie Fraser to rephrase you. Cool. Well, I'll put a round through both of you mugs and have 2 faggots in one box in the corner like I'm watching Frasier. This clash, I let off flames. Pussies like you can't hack it, so you overcompensate with volume the second you start rapping. Every time you open your mouth, sounds like Raptors have 15 packets. Screaming the same threat over and over with no intention to ever back it. Then, you start rapping with Marcus because he's one of the hardest. Well, that don't offer you protection. If you knuckle up and push me, I will run up in C-section and hit C-section with a C-section to show you I'm a cut above this pussy. Save your breath. They tell me sleep is the cousin of death. Fuck that. Whenever Sleepy is cussing, I'm deaf. Cause well, this is where it gets awkward, bro. I rated your pain game, but the fuck is up with those awful quotes and god awful jokes? You try that wetter than a sea life center shit today and I will spray something that will scorch his throat. I'll make this Brighton queen point me out from a dock when I swing a bottle that will launch his boat. I hope you came prepared. If not, save yourself the torture and get in the bag. Everyone in this room knows I'm good for this body like a vitamin tab. I'm killing him bad. Can that boy win? Never. On way really, he the type of guy to get caught with a gram of cheese and be so scared that he snitch on his dealer. He's up in the ID parade trying to laugh G's away like, it's number 4, I know his face, but don't judge him for being a grass. To him it's no disgrace. The ask the clue's always been in his name. Called himself G. So he's supposed to drop a tail for a lower case, bro, his waist. I come equipped with those, so slide back, cause when I rap, I snap. Deny that and I crack. If I black, you need an eye patch, cause I lack morals in violence. I can't hide that, so lie flat, or I grab something from a knife rack, start hacking at his apple like I just stole his iMac. But why now? It's time that I address some shit like, they said I can't beat Sleepy because his bars are too technical. Please, he's never beefed an MC the likes of me. You want technical? I tell him hop in the SL, shot him a couple dodgy E's for the P. Why? Just to prove I can kill this G with ease. These bars, perfectly designed to line your shit. Ask me, how you gonna beat G Shox? I said watch these 2 hands will show him what time it is. To say it right, so your bars are a reach G quick. Yeah, I'm an old dog, so you new tricks can't teach me shit. The irony, thinking I needed a whole suitcase full of guns or beams and extended clips to beat G Raw, but in the end, all I needed was 1 clip packed with 3 rounds of a caliber you never seen before. I'm disarming this big. And you would have seen it coming if you just engaged a little foresight. But with your shoot sight, you won't see the AM from the ER if I see a yank in my foresight. Think you can outbar the best and outclass the vets? Put up half the bread, or die a martyr's death when I spark the lead of your arms and legs till I'm partially deaf on your heart arrest. Discard the tech. Start with feds, find a carcass left with half a head on a barber steps, cause I drew in the doorway like an architect. There's levels, I mean, you show heart in your rounds. It gets me pumping blood. Your rounds are a body, but what good is heart if one round can stop it pumping blood around your body? Speaking of body, you better pray after this battle your surgeon shows, and if he does, he ain't got a weak heart, cause you're getting nipped tucked, and once this blade grazes anatomy, you'll be another casualty for the ER. Alright. Fuck a freestyle. It ain't hard to write bars, buddy, you just ain't got the heart for this. Your boy Fuhrer said I should show caution, cause there's fire in them bars you spit, cause answer this. The fuck is fire to an arsonist? I douse your flames. It ain't his name, but my MO is coming after Giz. You want no parts of this. Your boy thinking you can't lose. Cool. Your dog best get to hoping. Off the back of only 2 battles, I am legend. And dogs next to get broken. Give a fuck if they pay me as the underdog. I give a fuck if they pay me as the underdog. Cause for you, there's no escaping the bars, you're underdog. See, I don't buy the hype, Gizmo. Wesley snaps his face, make him a household name when that blade moving. If your boy wanna jump in and try vamp, I open his face from the middle with this blade too. Fuck it. Let me switch that tactic and discuss mathematics. See, I can divide him with rare movements or add a pair shooting, but why? When I can put 2 in his top right and get this square rooted, move him up. My heart's dark. I go searching for man with a strap. Google Chrome, fuck that. I'd rather get this square blue and put a white G in a box on the front page like Google Chrome. And if that went over your head, then fucking go home with Google Chrome. Start placing your bets. Cause this about to be a grand slam. See, when Bam told me I had old E, he said pen game. Time to see if you can really hang, man. So I had to bring a line for every mistake you make, soldier. Just know, if I draw around for your head, then it's game over. I told you. I'm a killer. You're a joker. See the devil on my shoulders telling me pull your card with a poker, and you better pray I don't blackjack. Cause if I see chips, I'ma stick, twist, and fold you. Rappers that stab their own best friends in the back, they're the type of pussies I can't fraternize with. See, when it comes to spreading your gossip to every rapper on the Billy Crystal, there's a villain on his couch with De Niro problems. Let me analyze this, you're a fake. My boy told me get at him and leave. He's a snake, take a rib the minute you make that bitch like Adam and Eve. But they say you're an animal with the pen. And that I believe, it's just, well, I'm known to point cannons at animals on some Attenborough steez. But he gonna act like he's king of the jungle with the rhymes. So I'm about to get dragged through the weeds and die, but you're just lying to yourself and ignoring the elephant in the room ain't gonna feed your pride. The credit where credit's due. That southpaw punch against Soul was balmy. But only one of us getting boxed today, buddy. You can't outbar me. So when you hop in the ring, it's all mumbling and stumbling like you've been hitting those speed bags. I jump in the ring, it's like 200 punches, rapid fire. Like I've been hitting those speed bags. Now he's man. Because his punches do fuck all. See, when hands get thrown, this nine's my coach. It comes screaming from behind the buckle. That's an unorthodox punch. Straight from the shoulder. Either that or the hammer on that metal round ringing like you know this shit's over. I told you. I came scheming on boxing this brother with some clever bars. Because as soon as our name was announced on the card, they said there was no way in hell I would ever last. So today, I bought better bars. I suggest you proceed with caution when you spit. Don't try get in my face during your portion of this shit, because if you play me short, it's JD Sports. I will drop money and leave here with Jordan on my kicks. But I ain't him. Mistake me for him and that'll cost you your life, because there's more to beating me than just what you can write, but let them tell it. You're here to give me a test. If you fuck up, he'll chew you. Well, if you're handing out tests, I'm a substitute tutor. Let me break that down for those that like to keep the score. I'm here giving English lessons with a class he never seen before. Nice. Well, fuck it. I'll buck a show. Take you out of your misery. You are not rolled. Use that block tongue a little differently. That's what my advice is. Before you wind up, it's just another Vic they find lifeless. This is London City. We spill blood for the prophet like ISIS. My mind defines tightness. My mum cries because I'm like this. She's scared of what my life is. 2 burners if I'm riding. My last foe got left red when the right blue. That's time crisis. An arcade bar for your lame ass. I know you love that shit, but that's how you know this pussy stunting. Because real G's don't play. He won't make it to the pad if you push my buttons. It's nothing. If you really strapped, say something. But he won't. He just flowing some old dumb shit. So if he got you convinced that Lou Armstrong, don't buy that jazz. He's blowing his own trumpet. But watching your battles led me to your Instagram. Fam, you're already into grams. Lou, you do way too many drugs and it's starting to show, my brother. See, I watched the King of the Dot debut against Madflex on a pay-per-view. Not Ground Zero, King of the Dot. That should have been a major day for you, but I watched that boy kill you so bad I was in pain for you. He made you face the pound. Literally lay down and face the ground and show when it comes to wordplay, you ain't in the loop. So belt up or get whipped with a strap and buckle, because it ain't in my jeans to waste around you. He hates being second to Luke. So you watch him, plotting, wishing you had the push to dump the can like a trolley dash, but you can't. There's one reason you have to walk the line, Jonny. Cash, I'll scrap the gun. Rattling him. I don't just Sheffield in Sheffield. I've cooked up a storm in every battle I'm in. But now lines have been drawn. But before we go to war, remember, Shox always calmest in the eye of the storm, and I'm on form. So they can marvel while I'm cooking your frame done. Jonny Storm get put in boxes with a pen like the comic he took his name from. Pussy flame on. Oh, you can't? Then that name's the weakest alias. They tried to tell me UFO, but I didn't understand because the language they speak in alien. I'm flaming them. That's what I jumped in the scene for. I'm Aggie. Performance explosive like C4. One bar can lift him up, then sit him down like a seesaw. Or this fist I'll wave, crash over his boat the second I see Storm. 3-0 me. You're mad. You can't deny my talent. Are you a joker or a puncher? Trying to find my challenger, it's a tightrope walk. See, I rhyme with malice, so walk the line or you can die trying to find a balance. Absorb every word you hear from me. You Yanks think the only Brit you should fear is Shutty, but you're just a tag-along. Quill was only going to battle my verse because they couldn't get Shine in, now here's Jonny, which is... ironic, because bro fell by the pad, and every story his hotel sends him mad, fam. I dug in my bag for this battle. So you're going in a bag for this battle. Let's get factual. You put out a song called Wasted Shutters. Yeah, you spit it well, but you don't move product or spit a shell. Why emulate my life when my life is a living hell? The cops pull him over, they find nothing. Wish him well, I can't pull over. It's either sit in cells or dump coppers in the water like a wishing well when they kick him out. Your punch is pale in comparison. Now your life ends in a dark place with docs trying to mend your heart rate. The Latin guy that thought the world was yours then came around the globe and caught a bullet like the end of Scarface. I make your heart ache. Caustic, I'm soul shifting. After this cold kicking, you'll get no pickings. I'ma take all the respect he Owen will son this actor direct on screen with his nose twisted. I dragged this boy on his feet and turned off his buzz like Toy Story 3. I don't get the views I deserve. So your job and my blade are really kinda the same, think about it. You both end a man's pain when you push inside of his brain that came with flames to leave you dead and gone. The staff said there's an event we'd be better on, but you insisted on pushing an envelope, and that's blowing up in your face like a letter bomb, and this ain't the first time. And this ain't the first time. King of the Dot already set you up, it was mad. You had dreams of flying to Cali and packing it with your fans, came out rapping like you're the man, but they weren't backing you in your plans, and you went underground trying to do fracking because you were gassed. But now it's a different league with a different breed. With me, one line will cut through your middle like symmetry, or one sign will have you stomped out by 100 feet insects like a millipede. What fear can you willingly instill in me if my only enemy is my enemy? I've got stripes and bring the pain, so either way I'm a killer, B. To get in this venue, most Yanks demand overpayment. But you paid a fuck ton of your own money to jump on a plane, fly over nations just to eat off the buzz I worked hard to build as a lazy way to grow your status. So for that I'm a leaving breathing through a machine to teach Coma patience. Shout murder, because I'm blacking and cracking this mark. But this shit's more suicide. He paid for my pen to blacken his heart. After this beating, he'll probably hit the drugs again and go straight back to his path and end up tapping his own tempo like they ain't catching the bars. You need all you can get, because that preaching ain't made for me. He's jealous of my rise, and my spot's where he aims to be. But I'll leave your job with a vacancy. Kill you, then jet to Bermuda. Triangles go missing, it's plain to see. Your real name is Steve Hall, ex-heroin addict. Got to know the devil well on the road. Got clean and got beat. Frakentres put hell in your soul, which meant your surname so fitting. Cause you went from H to the A for your second L in a row. Hell, you should know. There's a gulf between us. You know this battle ain't deserved and you're rattled. You've paid out for your first international. You're my third in 4 battles, and that alone tells you my status will always be over you, but don't be surprised they feel nothing. You're a Coma. Sleeping's what they're supposed to do. When he said he'd be creeping through your telly like you just watched The Ring, I was gassed. But it runs deeper, and I just clocked the link. Your head was blurred in every pit because you were fucked off the drink. I watched the tape. He led the weak to death, then the plot took a twist. I Briggs. On that stage, really, your bro found hell. I guess screaming bitch through the screen didn't go down well, and to think, the bars you thought you were cooking with were minimal. Man, a remake of a horror's never as good as the original. I'm saying you ain't got the heart to kill a king. I could see it in Soul's face. He didn't even feel a sting. You did so much white that day, you could barely spit a thing. I guess the white got under this bitch's skin like little Kim. You were a brutal Kim. You started climbing, then got hit with a boulder. You were shoulder enough. Bet you wish you kept your blade sharp when you unfolded it, bro. Sounds like 127 hours. But it's been 127 weeks and that rock's still holding you up. You're a show-off, me. Think you need Charlie to go off straight, so it's ironic you never spit that heat when there's blow on stage. You're a mean fiend trying to seem clean with a fake background like green screen. Now you're a sacrifice, when you should have been my bragging right, but your appetite for smacking night got you looking for excuses, yet you find none. Your habit is black and white, and that is exactly why you got your pride robbed. Stop lying, King. Those bars are the worst. Fucking That's exactly why you got your pride robbed. Stop lying, King. Those bars were the worst you could write. What I heard beneath you. So I watched my brother fall, but that's just the circle of life, man. What a cliffhanger. Stop acting tough. I'm talking facts now. You speak during my round and I will black out. Money talks if money talks. So watch what come out of that crack mouth. If a paper rap's getting folded up like a trap house, he's always acting cross. And they say I'm Jesus nice, still I'll cut through his middle. This chapel get altered before we meet with Christ. I'll wait till I see the drugs kick in, then feed him fire and get this jerk served coming up like beans and rice. See, I'm rocking a room with substance reviews. The problem with you, your substance abuse. Fam, please listen for me. Lately, you've been spitting poorly and it's tarnished your past work and flipped your glory. They'll tell me beyond my bike that you're still a rider, but all the drugs he jacks tell a different story. Sons of Anarchy bars. Because that explains how ingrained in it you are. So you live for the club, but with a hatred at your heart. Now the reaper's on your back as you get wasted at the bar.